How is it going, everybody? You're watching Then About Tech, and today's video is a little bit different. It's actually a lot different from all my other videos because if you are my subscriber, you probably already know that I'm a tech YouTuber, I'm a tech reviewer, but today I'm going to talk about YouTube itself. More specifically, what you need to know if you want to become a YouTuber. Like maybe a professional one, you want to make this your living, your profession, or maybe not, you're just starting out, but maybe you can have this as an extra to make some money, or maybe because you like it. So the intent of this video is to tell you everything you need to know if you want to become a YouTuber. So talk about YouTube Partner Program, making money, Google AdSense, and all of that. Okay, so the idea here is to start from day one and the best tips and everything you need to know to get somewhere on YouTube and make your living and make some money and things like that. So a little disclaimer before we begin. I'm definitely not like the biggest YouTuber out there. I'm not the biggest tech YouTuber out there, not by far. But I do this for a living. I'm a professional YouTuber. I do this every single day. I don't have any other jobs. This is my profession. This is what pay my bills, and I'm having, in my opinion, I'm satisfied with it, a satisfying success here, and I'm growing every single day. So I've been doing this for 10 years. So I started out in 2009, and I'm still here, I'm still growing, and now more than ever, since now I am 100% focused on YouTube. But of course, the focus is not to talk about me, is actually to talk about everything I learned and that I can give to you so you guys can have all those tips and all those ideas and everything like that and implement on your channel. Okay, so the first thing you need to keep in mind, this is the most important thing in this whole video, is you have to talk about what you like, what you're passionate about, what you love. If you don't do this, there's no point. Don't go ahead and open YouTube and try to look for something that has most views or anything like that. If you don't like it, if you don't feel like it, this is not going to work. Okay, so try to find something that you love doing, that you love talking about, that you're passionate about, and then that's your subject. Then make sure that people are interested in this. There's no point making a video, making videos, having a YouTube channel that is focused on something super small, super specific that nobody likes. Like I'm going to talk about advanced quantum physics. How many views do you think that's going to get? Not a lot. So find something you love, see if that has a market. If that has, okay, now we can begin. Now you can create your YouTube channel. So after that point, you have to think about how often you're going to post. What I recommend, and I know for a fact, is that it's very important to post as many videos as you can, as long as you have quality. So you have to think about what's the maximum quality I can deliver on a video right now, today. Like recording quality, like studio quality. Of course, studio, I mean your house, the camera, the editing, and the script you're going to read, everything. The subject you're going to talk about, everything. So this is the maximum quality I can give right now. Okay, how many videos a week can I make? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that's your starting point. Okay, so pick as many videos as you can, guaranteeing the maximum quality you can have today. Okay, of course, this is gonna keep improving the quality, but try to keep improving the frequency as well. I recommend that you post at least twice a week. Less than twice a week is a little bit complicated to get started and get going and get big. Not posting other content will not get you anywhere. Okay, so now that you have your subject, you have what you want to talk about, everything is set up, you're posting videos regularly and everything, we need to talk about the YouTube Partnership Program. So in order to make money on YouTube, you need to be a YouTube partner. That will allow you to have access to some other tools and information and analytics and all of that, but that's not important. The important part is, with the YouTube Partner Program, you will be able to monetize your videos. You will allow YouTube to place ads on your videos. So this is super cool. And how do you become a YouTube partner? Well, you have to get 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months, so in a year. That's the same as 240 minutes a year of watch time. That's not views. So if somebody just watches your videos and just watch 1 minute, that's 1 minute you need the rest of the 240,000. Okay, so that's how YouTube calculates, and you need to get 1,000 subscribers. So if you hit 240,000 minutes of watch time plus 1,000 subscribers, then you can become a YouTube partner. Keep in mind that you need to reach that number in 1 year. That's very important. So that's a very good thermometer right there. So if your channel is growing, getting views and everything like that, and you can reach those numbers in, let's say, 3, 4, 5 months, that's a very good sign. That's a good sign that you're going towards the right direction. If you're going like 10 months, 11 months, a year, and you're not even close to get to those numbers, either subscribers or watch time, you need to analyze that probably you're not doing the right thing. I mean, definitely you're not doing the right thing. So maybe YouTube is not for you, maybe you're not a good guy talking to the camera or something like that. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. There's a very good thermometer. What I recommend is, if your YouTube is growing in the first few months and you think you're gonna get there in a few months, keep going, keep working the same way you are. If like it's 6 months and you're not even close to getting to half that goal, then you have to change drastically. Change the way you speak, change the way you produce the videos, change the way you present the content, everything. There's definitely something not going right. Okay, this is again a very good thermometer. Okay, since we're there, still in the beginning, so still in the first year of your YouTube channel, there are some important tips that I like to give you as well. YouTube is for amateurs, so it's not for professionals. We're not a studio or a TV studio, Hollywood studios or anything like that. We're just normal people talking to each other via the camera. So it's an amateur thing. So don't focus too much on the gear. The gear is not so important, like camera, microphones, and like lights, studio lights and everything like that. Of course, it's important, but it's not the main part. The most important thing is the content. You have to create good content. You have to explain very well. You have to be able to actually interact with your audience and give out the maximum information you can in the shortest amount of time, in a direct, in an easy way to understand. So focus on the content. This is something that I always talk about. Focus on the content. The rest, the production, the accessories or the cameras and things like that, that's secondary. You see so many YouTubers having millions of subscribers, and I mean, their structure is just like their infrastructure is just like a phone, an iPhone, for example. So this is not very, very important right now. Another very important thing is YouTube is also a very human platform. People want to see who's behind the camera. So if you have any kind of videos, if you produce videos that are actually tutorials and things like that, don't try to just show like a desk or a board or a wall or a computer or anything like that. Try to show yourself. People want to see people. People want to see who's that person, who's the person I'm listening all the time, who's that voice, how is his face, so, or her face. This is very, very important. Don't hide from the camera. If you're hiding from the camera constantly, maybe YouTube is not for you. It's okay to be shy, it's okay to be embarrassed, that's fine in the beginning, but you have to keep in mind that YouTube is all about a face, is all about the presenter, the YouTuber, the person. So you have to show yourself. This is very, very important. And I say that not only on the video like right now, but also on the thumbnails and things like that. If you are a YouTuber, you are a star, you are the star of your show. You have to understand that. If you don't understand that, if you're shy, if you think, oh, what will people think about me? You're wrong, okay? You have to be on display. Okay, so like first year, let's imagine it's the year to understand, get better in explaining, showing yourself a little bit better, expressing a little bit better, becoming a YouTube partner, and all of that. Maybe you can do that in 4 months, in 6 months, in 8 months. It depends, okay? You could be very fast, but the maximum you can have is 1 year. If you can't become a YouTube partner in 1 year, I don't recommend that you insist. I recommend that you quit and you find something else. I just think it's a waste of time, okay? Like working for a whole year and not making like 1 cent, like that's ridiculous. Okay, so after that year, or maybe less, you're a YouTube partner now, you're a pro, now it's where the work actually begins. So you have to understand that even after you become a YouTube partner, you're not gonna get buttloads of money. Okay, like they're not gonna get buckets of money or anything like that. You're gonna get cents, then a few dollars, then 10, then 20, then 50, then 100, and it keeps progressing, of course. But you're not gonna get a lot of money. Okay, and I have to explain how monetization works on YouTube. I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible because it's very complicated. So I'm just gonna give you like the most shallow explanation that I can, but to give you an idea, a rough idea. So the way YouTube pays is it pays you every 1,000 views. So that's called CPM, cost per milli. So every 1,000 views that you get, you're gonna get an amount of money. The CPM. So let's say it's $8 or $9 or $6 or $7. So every 1,000 views, you're gonna get $6, $7, $8, $10. I'm not making up those values. Those are normal, common CPM values. So you have an idea how much money you can make with views. So you get those 8, 7, or 10 or whatever dollars every 1,000 views. So you have to make a ton of views if you want to make money. Okay, you have to keep that in mind. Another very important thing is CPM will vary a lot depending on where your audience is based on. So let's say this channel I have right here, most people that watch my channel are Americans or Europeans. CPM there are good. So every 1,000 views that I get from Americans or Europeans or something like that, they pay me better compared to if I get 1,000 views from South America, from Africa, or from like Asia or something like that. That's just fact. That's not me. That's YouTube. So if you want to create content for developed countries, I'm saying that it's truly developed countries, you're gonna get more money. If you're creating content for undeveloped countries, you're gonna get way less money. So that's something to keep in mind. This is very, very, very important. Otherwise, you may be having a ton of work, you have a ton of views, but you're not making money because you're making videos for, as I said, South Africa, South America, Africa, Asia, or something like that. Okay, so that's very, very important to keep in mind. Another very important thing is you don't make a ton of money on YouTube. Of course, YouTube is always going to pay you in dollars. So if you're based in, let's say, Europe, you're going to need to see the currency there, because of course you're going to need to deduct a little bit since the euro is stronger than the dollar. But maybe if you're doing this anymore in South America, that the currency there is very weak, of course you're going to make much more money, which is my case. I live in Brazil, so all the money I make from YouTube I have to multiply by 4, and then I can convert that to Brazilian reais, and then that's better for me. The currency is in my favor. But you have to keep in mind where you are. If you are in England, you're going to have to convert that to pounds, so this is not going to be a lot, okay? So we have to consider the currency as well, depending on where you are on the world. This right here, the Enable Tech, is the best scenario I can, because as I said, I live in Brazil, so every money I make, I have to multiply by 4, so it's much more money, and I am producing content to United States and Europe, so my CPM, so my cost per 1,000 views, the amount of money I make for 1,000 views, is higher because of this. So it's super cool. I'm living in the best scenario right now. Another important thing considering CPM is you can affect your CPM. You can make your CPM higher depending on how much content and how good your content is. So let's say that here on Dana About Tech I make $8 every 1,000 views, but as the more subscribers I get, the more likes I get on my videos, the more interaction I get here on the comment box on all my videos, and many other different factors will make my CPM go higher. So the better your content is, and of course where your viewers are watching it, will directly affect your CPM, and at the end of the day will affect how much money you make. Okay, yeah, so that's regarding CPM. So as I said, every 1,000 views, it gets that money. It accumulates over a month, and at the end of the month, YouTube will pay you via a bank transfer, your normal bank transfer. So you get paid every single month. You don't get paid every day or every week or every quarter. No, you get paid every month, and it's divided like that. Every 1,000 views, an amount of money, it accumulates over a period of a month, and then you see, for example, I have 300,000 views. Okay, so you divide that by 1,000, then you multiply it by the CPM, and then you get the money that I'm gonna make at the end of the year. That's how it works. Okay, so I just wanted to give you this brief like beginner's guide. I'm not gonna explain much more than that, just because the video would be like an hour. So those are just the most important tips that everyone who wants to become a YouTuber should know. These are important parts. If you feel the need to know more, please let me know in the comment box down below. What else can I tell you? What else can I teach you? If there's something more. If there's a lot more I can teach you, I can make another video like a part 2. Please let me know if you want a part 2 of this video. Anything, just let me know in the comment box below. I'm always reading and replying to everybody, okay? So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you guys in a couple days with more content on Dana About Tech, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Apple stuff back again, so don't worry about that. Bye bye.